Hello and welcome to all of my football beginners. I'm Isaiah, and today I will be discussing and teaching the basic fundamentals of a football playbook. The first main concept you need to comprehend when reading a football playbook is the formation that your team is going to be lining up in. This is because a team's formation not only tells them how to line up on the line of scrimmage, but it also limits what plays you can run based on the formation your team is lined up in. So before diving into specific formations, I want to give you a good idea on each position and where they tend to line up. First off are the offensive linemen. These are the 5 beefy boys that line up right on the ball there. The line consists of a center who plays in the middle of the bunch, 2 guards that play on either side of the center, and 2 tackles that play on the outsides of the offensive line. Directly behind the center is where your quarterback will stand because the center has to snap the ball to the quarterback. Either behind the quarterback or beside the quarterback is where any sort of running back is going to be. And next to either the offensive tackles is where a tight end would line up, and sometimes tight ends tend to line up a bit farther from them, but typically right next to the tackles. And lastly, you have your receivers, who typically will line up away from that big bunch of players that are all crowded around the offensive line. Now it's on to the actual formations themselves. The first formation we'll be looking at in this video is the single back formation. In this formation, the quarterback is going to line up under center, which means that he'll be right underneath the center, as you can see. The running back will line up 5 yards behind the quarterback all on his own, hence why it's called single back. There will typically be a tight end in this formation right next to one of the tackles, along with 3 more receivers to fill that 11-player threshold. The next formation we'll be looking at is the shotgun formation. In this formation, the quarterback is lined up 5 yards behind the center, which makes it easier to conduct passing plays. And either side of the quarterback is where your running back is going to be. And there's typically a tight end on the line, but sometimes that tight end can be replaced with a 4th receiver instead of the typical 3. The final formation we'll be checking out is the goal line formation. The goal line formation is what you line up in when you only need a couple of yards for a first down or a touchdown, which is why it is commonly ran on the goal line of the end zone. In this formation, the quarterback will once again be under center, and behind him will be a running back and a fullback, which is just a blocker for the running back. You might see 1 receiver in this formation, but typically you'll see 3 tight ends all in to help with blocking. Now it's time to look at some plays we can run out of these formations, starting off with the shotgun formation. As you can see here, the white team's quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, and the running back is directly to his right. This indicates they're in a shotgun formation. They also have a tight end on the left of the play, as well as 3 receivers to the right side. They do a quick motion with the inside receiver on the right side and call a run play to the left side that gets them a solid gain of 10 yards. On this next play, the red team is lined up in a single back formation because the quarterback is under center and the running back is 5 yards behind the quarterback all on his own. There is 1 receiver to the right and a few tight ends in with the linemen. The quarterback hands the ball to the running back on the right side, and the running back runs for a solid gain. Now to finish it off, we have the goal line formation with the green team having their quarterback under center and all of those blocking tight ends and blocking linemen in on the line. They only have 1 yard to go, and the running back is 5 yards behind the quarterback, and there's a receiver lined out wide. As you can see here, as they snap the ball, the quarterback hands it off to the running back and he dives right into the end zone for the touchdown. And that, my friends, concludes this basic introduction to a football playbook. Thank you for watching.